Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always a high even when we in our Lord say this. L-Deez, also known Lawrence the One, for another episode of I Need to Know with my special guest. Introduce yourself, man.
What's up? It's Jerry Law 2 Raw, Oakland's own. What up?
So, Jerry Law, you know what I'm saying? I like to ask all my guests, how did you get that name?
My mama gave me that name. People think my real name is stage name, but that's my real name, Jerry Law.
Okay.
Well, I went by Lucky Dollars. My nickname is Luck. You call me Lucky. I don't care the day, the month, forever. You call me Luck.
Okay.
That's always me. Now, when I started comedy, my name was Lucky Dollars. A situation took place, couldn't use the name anymore. Had to go to my regular name, which turned out to be a plus because since then I've just, I've been consistent. And yeah, Jerry Law is my name.
Okay. He said, Jerry Law is my name.
And 2 Raw is the motherfucking gang.
For sure, for sure. So how did you get into this comedy?
I was told all my life I should be a comedian.
Okay.
I made a promise I was on vacation for a little bit, and then I made a promise to a brother while I was on vacation, and I told him, he asked me to do comedy, and, I said I'd do it, what I'm saying? I made a promise, and I just kept my word, but I got started because I had a radio show.
Yeah.
I was at Chabot College, had a radio show, and it went on for like 6 hours a night, and I had to be clean. So I invite a lot of artists, come out, poets, comedians, whoever, and they'd always say, man, you hella funny, you hella funny. And then one day, Mikey J. Starks and Lil Ben, it was an open mic in San Francisco, dude named Tony Sparks ran called The Brainwash, R.I.P. The Brainwash. And I went over there, did the mic twice, and I ain't never looked back.
Like that?
Like that.
So
fell in love.
I seen you on Instagram rapping one time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you used to be a rapper too?
Yeah, I used to be a cold freestyler, man. I used to, because, growing up in the city, especially Oakland.
Come on now.
We had a lot of influences, and a lot of rappers came from the neighborhood I grew up in. And so it's just natural that we was just rapping. So we would just sit out in the car. We'd be hotboxing, smoking a gang of weed, the beat would come on, and somebody would start, mumbling. You'd be like, man, go ahead, rap, rap, rap. He'll rap, and it'll just be going. We end up in a whole cipher. And then we had house parties back then. I know that's like ancient and, giving my age away, but there was a time that we all gathered up at somebody's house, turned on some music and had fun. And at the end of the night, they play a slow song like it's the club, and you had fun, and it was all good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we used to go to the house parties. We danced with the ladies and stuff, everything going down. And then next thing you know, you got a cipher in the corner. Cats like, man, forget them girls. I'm finna rap.
Yeah.
And so I go over there, and I was a cold little spitter, man. At one point in time.
Have you ever recorded a rap song?
Yep, I got one. I recorded a few before. I recorded about 3. I got one on SoundCloud called Full Throttle with the homegirl Donna Ray. Put her on there, and then I got one that I'm working on, and it's called Where Is God.
Okay.
I had that, yeah. So.
Have you ever performed a rap song?
Back in the day, yes. Today, no. Today, hell no.
For sure. So I was going to ask you this. I'm saying all that to say this is there a big difference when you perform a rap song versus doing comedy? Is what I want to ask you.
Very much so. It's a difference when you perform a rap song than comedy, because a rap song, you got the beat to help you, you got the rhythm, if you look good, you got the ladies there that influence the guys to come, so you good. Now, as a comedian, when you tell a joke, as soon as that last word come out your mouth, you gonna know immediately if you struck out or if you hit a home run, because it could be a, oh my God, he's so stupid, or it could be a, ooh. Damn.
Yeah.
And then the women, they nurturing, so they be like, oh, when they go, oh, you fucked up. Oh. When they go, oh, that joke was just trash.
Yeah. I always say that, you know what I'm saying? Because I tried some stand-up before, and it's something that I dibble and dabble in, and I say this. I used to rap in a group, and it's like, it's 5 rappers, but the entourage might be about 15.
Absolutely.
So if I'm rapping up there, right, they're not looking at me. They're looking at the person in the corner with the nunchucks and the dude fresh out of jail flexing his chest and the girl booty popping. They're looking at us. They're not looking at me.
But
funny. Then when I start doing the stand-up comedy and stuff like that, they're looking at me specifically. It ain't no hiding behind nothing.
All eyes on you.
All eyes on me.
Yeah, it's all you right there. That's everything. Whatever you got. Soon as they call your name, it's on you. Everything is up there on the stage. It ain't no fumbling. It ain't no nothing.
Yeah.
Soon as you grab that microphone, it's showtime. showtime at wherever the hell you performing at.
So what is some of the biggest places that you actually performed at?
The biggest places I performed, the Hollywood Improv down in Hollywood. Cool story. I got the call, you know what I'm saying, to go down there and perform, you know, do my thing. D. Ray Davis is the host. Spike, he had the room, whatever. And after I get off the stage, you know, I do my thing. I'm like the second up. After the third or fourth comedian, you know, I'm watching. So I go outside to, you know, smoke a little bit, real fast. And when I come back, people are like, oh, man, it's over, man. This dude finna take up all the time. And my boy Franz was like, oh, man, you know we're in there, right? I'm like, no. He like, man, Dave Chappelle, man. Dave done got on stage, right? And I'm like, what? Yeah. Dave Chappelle on the night that I performed? Yeah. Lil Lucky from Oakland? What? Man, I went up.
So you was lucky then, right?
Dude, because I was about to pay like whatever the dollar amount it cost to go see him in San Francisco.
Okay.
And so I didn't get to make, well, the show was still, it was like later, but I had a performance down in Hollywood and I got to sit there and not only listen to him do his thing, but I'm watching the comedy great. And then not only that, he addresses the comedians in the room, moi, and he gives us a script and tell us kind of, you know, what was expected. So that was something that I got to hear to my ears from Dave Chappelle, from the motherfucking GOAT, that a lot of people wasn't privy to, and I've been rocking it ever since, and I've been having success.
For sure.
Wait, Hollywood Improv, the Paramount Theater down here in Oakland, you know, downtown.
How did you get on to the Paramount? I heard about that a little bit. You did something up there. How did that go?
How did that go? That went smooth. I got the opportunity to do a show at the Paramount with Michael Blackson and what's his name, Living My Best Life. With them. Duval, with Lil Duval. So I get to do that show. I did a few before that, and the people, they liked me, and they said, you know what, you funny, man. We want you on the show. And, you know, when we bring something to Oakland, we like you to, you know, to rock. So I'm like, cool. I don't post it. I don't talk about it. Because sometimes if you post stuff, it have a tendency to not happen after that. So you just want to, you hit a nigga with the fly. Boom, this is what I'm doing. I'm already paid. Yeah. You know what I mean? Wait till, let it happen first, and then you push it. And the biggest place that I got to perform at was February 22nd. Deuce. February 22nd of 2020, I got to perform at the Oracle Arena. And with Mike, it was Mike Epps tour, with Mike Epps, some more, and with the Oakland great Mark Curry. And we grew up in the same neighborhood, so that was huge and crazy. Ironically enough, his stage that he used to have every 4th of July was the first stage that I actually touched the mic. Oh, my bad, I did perform a rap because I rapped that night. Yeah. That was the first stage I ever hit. At the Oracle? No, right in front of Mark Curry house when he used to do the block parties.
Block party,
Yeah, that was the first stage I ever hit.
Them used to be lit.
That's why it was so ironic, because this is the first stage I ever hit and touch a mic right here in the hood, you know, and in front of his mama house right there, and boom, I touched the stage there, and then we both performing at the Oracle on the same stage, and that's big bruh. So I was, you know, my life is a movie sometimes. My life is lit. I got to say, they say you blessed, I'm blessed, I'm hella blessed.
For sure.
As you see it on my hoodie, I'm hella blessed.
I was gonna ask you a question. It go like this. Do you feel like more comfortable since you from Oakland performing in Oakland or away? Like, do you have different sets of butterflies, or is it all the same?
It's all the same, but there's more of a comfort when you at home. When you at home in your home field and your home crowd, you know, your home team, they're supposed to cheer for you. If you funny, they really they're gonna fuck with you. But if you not funny, because that's what it all boils down to, whether you funny or if you're not funny. I mean, it's a business side to it too as well, but the funny is what people attracted to. So when I'm in Oakland, I know I could do Oakland shit. Yeah. I can't make a 10-minute set all about Oakland and go do it in Dallas, New York, Chicago, Atlanta. Because if I do a joke and I say, I could do a joke and say, I could do this joke where I say, man, you know, you can't do good if you from Oakland. If you from Oakland, you can't stay in Oakland. Look what they do to the Raiders. The Raiders, we thought they was gonna win. They moved their ass to Las Vegas. The Golden State Warriors, not one, not two, three championships. The Warriors won, and as soon as they got them winning that good, they took them from Oakland and moved them to goddamn Frisco. My brother, nigga, he doing good. They want to move him. He just got his Section 8. They want to move this nigga to Antioch, Pittsburgh. Now, I could do that joke. It's going to kill it in the Bay, you know. But now, if if I do that shit in New York or somewhere, they don't know they don't know what Antioch is. They don't know.
Yeah.
They might have heard of the Oakland Raiders and the Warriors, because they sports. But when I go with the joke, because we know it, that's a home joke, I can't take that nowhere. So what I did was I had to develop a set that was universal.
Yeah.
I had to talk to everybody in the room, no matter what race, no matter what religion, and I had to make it comfortable for everybody. Now, as a comedian, I can say what I want to say, but just because I can don't always mean I should.
Yeah.
So I got, you take your time with it.
For sure. Have you ever said something that was distasteful on the microphone and stuff like that? You'd be like, damn, why did I say that?
Early in my career when I gave a fuck, yeah. When I gave a fuck, yeah, but now I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm gonna tell the truth, and if you don't like the truth, then that's on you. That means you need to be tougher. That means you're too sensitive. Yeah. Get off the gram. Get on your knees. Pray to God or something. Was
you an old school bus capper?
Oddly enough, I was the kid that didn't have enough, and I used to get talked about. Okay. I used to get capped on, and so because of the amount of capping that people was doing on me, it's either you develop a tough skin or you cower out. But when you young and you got the peer pressure, and then you just you coming up, you gotta at some point you learn to hold your own. No matter what the outcome is, you gotta hold your own. So people would cap on me, and I had to cap back because I didn't have the Nikes and the clothes. I had Pro Wings on. You feel me?
I knew he was coming.
My brother ended up coming to school. Look, I went to school one year. They looked at all the clothes I wore. I made it to the 8th grade. My brother come to the 7th. He got on the same shit that I wore in the 7th. Niggas start capping on us. Yeah. Niggas say, when you graduate from your house, you get that outfit right there. And then you... I said, oh, they dirty. Yeah. So I had to come back. And so then when I start hitting them, you know what I'm saying? And then, motherfuckers like, man, don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta put your skin in the game. You gotta put some skin in the game.
As a comedian, what movie do you wish that you was in?
Harlem Nights.
I knew you was going to say that. Harlem Nights?
Harlem Nights.
What are your favorite 3 Eddie Murphy movies?
Harlem Nights, and Harlem Nights.
You ain't got no
No. I like Harlem Nights. I like the Boomerang. I liked it, all his, the 48 Hours. What else? I liked it, Distinguished Gentleman. What other Eddie flick? Damn near anything Eddie, man. All his new shit when he played, Big Mom and stuff. There's nothing I dislike from Eddie. When he collaborate with the greats, you know what I mean? That's a moment. That's a moment that, as an artist, you want to be with the top. You want to be with everybody. So that's, you gotta they can't take that from you. When you work and
you said Big Mama moments. Eddie wasn't Big Mama. He was Nutty Professor. That's
Nutty Professor. My bad. That was Martin. See, I got them mixed up. They both was dressing like women, so I got them,
Speaking of that, now I was going to get into that. If you ever had to play a woman in a movie, would you?
I doubt it. I don't think that I need to play a woman in nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's enough sisters out here to play these roles that you could play. I don't want to confuse my son. I have nothing wrong with nobody. I don't got nothing against nobody. Don't try to cancel me, please. Just hear me out. Don't let me be under attack because I have an opinion. I want to have grandchildren. And in order for my one son that I got, just one, that's all I got. It's like taking one shot at the dice. You better hit, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You better hit. I got my last 50 on you, motherfucker. You better hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's really like Dwayne Wade. I love Dwayne Wade because he loves his son.
That's right.
But like I said, one day, and I had to be a better father. I realized you got to watch your kids because they'll show you that you need to be a better father. My son, I'm so busy doing this, doing that. Not that I neglect him, but he could be with me a lot more.
Yeah.
So, one day I went and got him, and I said, come on, son, let's take a picture. The boy stuck his leg out, put his foot on his toe, and then put his arm over his stomach, right? So I'm like, wait a minute, nigga. I said, come here, nigga. You coming with me for 3 months, motherfucker. You getting in the boot camp, nigga. We smoking weed tonight. I'm taking you to the strip club, the after hours on 68th and back. Nigga, we going. We going.
Yeah.
Nigga, you finna see some titties jiggling and ass wiggling. Hell no. I'm trying to be a grandpa. I got one rule. That's it. It's the dice is tumbling on the table while he's growing.
Yeah.
So I got to guide him to that 7. I got to hit. Goddamn it.
Who is the funniest person in your life that's not a famous comedian?
Funniest person in my life that's not a famous comedian, man, there are a few too. I would have to say, that's a great question. The funniest person in my life that's not a comedian, my baby mama.
Oh,
she funny. She got jokes. Who she be on my ass? She got jokes. She got jokes. She got jokes.
I remember one time I told my baby mama, I said, yeah, have a good day. She turned around and said, don't you ever fucking tell me what to do.
Oh, damn. She sleep with her fist balled up, huh?
Oh,
she be
God.
arguing in her dreams.
She the type of person that if I ask for something to drink and she'd say, you want something to drink? I'll be like, you take the first sip.
Shit, my baby mama, she was so cold, nigga. But it was my fault. I agree, you know what I'm saying? I was on, you know, we was going back and forth. You know, I realized that as a man, I couldn't take what I was dishing out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't her fault, nigga. I was getting hot in these streets. I was feeling myself. You know what I mean? And one day, nigga, she decided, you know, that this wasn't gonna work no more. So she was like, nigga, you got to go. I'm like, what? I don't give a fuck. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I was so petty when I left. Nigga, I took my TV, nigga. Nigga, I took my TV. I said, bitch, you ain't gonna find out who shot Ghost on this motherfucker. Not tonight. You better call 50.
You stupid.
Nigga, fuck me up. Nigga, I'm at the bus stop, nigga, with my TV. Nigga, my TV look at me and say, nigga, why you take me? Nigga, I'm over there like, God damn, nigga, why? And I fucked up and see, because I had been in the jail, right? So I didn't know what all niggas know. All niggas know you don't move out or fuck up in the winter. Nigga, it's cold outside, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, it's freezing outside. I'm shivering like a motherfucker. And I ain't got enough nuts to go back to the door because my ego ain't gonna let me. So I'm gonna sit out here on this bus stop, bitch, and put this TV over my body. Cause it's freezing, nigga.
You stupid though, all right? You stupid. I ain't even gonna tap on that because I don't even want to expound on that. I'm not touching
Oh yeah,
that.
nigga, I found out hella shit. I found out I was leaking in life. I didn't have what it take to be doing certain shit. I didn't have what it take to be leaving that house like I left it. Nigga, I left the house with my clothes in garbage bags, man, in hefty cinch sacks, nigga, with the kind that really wrinkled at the top.
Yeah.
Nigga, nigga, I didn't have no, man, that was crazy. I didn't have no suitcases or nothing. I said, yeah, this is clearly not for me, man. I got to be a better nigga, man.
Now, when you say this is not for me, are you saying getting the boot or not having nowhere to go?
Nigga, both. You get the boot, nigga, do something to a nigga. I thought, ooh, nigga, whatever I thought I was, I got knocked down to this point. Well, I realized, nigga, you ain't got shit.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, God damn, ooh, I'm a hell of a nigga. I can't have to give myself a pep talk. And go ahead, man. You got to keep going. Get in the game, nigga.
You stupid. What is the hardest venue you ever did?
I would have to say the hardest venues that I've done, or the hardest venues that the hardest venue, it is not so much of the, well, yeah, it is somewhere like, if it's at a bar, and people, if it's at a bar and the people are sitting kind of close by the bar and the bar is open, people that are sitting by the bar, they don't give a fuck about no comedy show. They're having their conversations, they loud, they drinking, they not tripping. So as a comedian, you want your respect, so you talking to the jokes, because there are people that are listening because they came for the comedy and they order their drink, so it's all inclusive. But you got people that didn't come, and you know, sometimes you throw a show where you can. Those are the worst rooms. Any rooms where you got, any rooms that is not a comedy room and you got niggas in there drinking and shit. Yeah. Any room with niggas, you got to be careful, nigga. Yeah. You got to be careful. Because some dudes ain't never been to his comedy show. They don't know how to take a joke. And some people are just tight. They wound up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some people are just angry, man. And then now, you got people that even cut off from their life. So mentally, you know, by the mental, they've been in this house like a cell. They ain't coming out. Their whole way of life has been interrupted. They don't know how to move, some people that ain't got no hustle, they don't know how to live right now. They depressed, they drinking more, and then the quarantine weight is a motherfucker. Yeah. I seen a skinny bitch get thick. I said, damn. Nigga, skinny bitches getting thick?
You stupid.
That ain't no keto.
Have you ever had to deal with a heckler?
I have. I've dealt with many hecklers. I love dealing with hecklers.
Okay.
I love dealing with hecklers.
Tell me about one of your most memorable heckle moments.
One of my most memorable heckle moments.
Where was you at?
I was at Tommy T's in Pleasanton. Okay. And one of my homeboys, because for some reason, when my niggas come to these shows, I had a show with Dion Cole, my boy Al the Gamer, he decided he wanna heckle me.
Al the Gamer, shout out to Al the Gamer from the 9, right?
Shout out, that's him. One and only, a drunk ain't shit. That's my boy. Drink up to that, nigga. And so Al the Gamer decided he wanted to do it. So, you know, I roast him. He be quiet. They was about to put him out. I'm like, nah, he my boys. He finally sat down. But the number one moment was this one time I'm doing a joke, and I'm telling the men, I'm like, if you want to know how to please a woman, this is what you do. Dude said, a heckler screamed out, go to the gas station and get a rhino. And I'm like, nigga, that wasn't my punchline. And for one, I ain't getting my dick at no gas station, man. I ain't getting my jollies at the gas station.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, oh man. And so I just started roasting him. And I'm like, ladies, if your man gotta get his hard at the gas station, you know, you shouldn't be dealing with dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, well, I said he mad right now. I said, cause this show, by the time it ends, the gas station gonna be closed. So he ain't finna get done tonight. You ain't getting no nah.
Have you ever had a heckler want to really see you after the show?
Yeah, I did. I had a heckler. He was heckling me, and I said, bro, can you stop it? They're gonna put you out. I don't care about you heckling. I can roast you all night, but these people pay their good money so they can get this comedy show and leave their problems and people like you at home. I said, now you here, you disrupting the show. I said, you black like me. I'm preaching brotherhood and unity, and you over here with the negativity. Now, how do I react, brother? And then he was like, nigga, all right, you talking that shit, nigga. I'm going to see you outside. I said, nigga, now, what if you don't see me outside? What if I go out the back door, right? I'm keeping it comedy.
Yeah.
Now he like, all right, nigga, you think it's funny? Yeah, all right, yeah. I'm like, well, I'm going to get on with the show, and then when I get off stage, brother, we can have a conversation, right? Because I'm with the bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But it got to be warned. You got to do something to me, you know, disrespect me or something. I'm not just finna be openly just picking fights with people and shit. I don't live like that. I'm a comedian, nigga. I laugh every day.
Yeah.
My life is lit.
Yeah.
So the dude really was waiting for me outside. I done had 2 drinks. I walk outside. We going to the front, and I got like 3 of the homies there and shit. Because, you know, they seen a couple of things happen, so they come, you know, usalama. Yeah. So we walk
Security
outside.
in Swahili, for those that don't know, usalama is that.
You a good host. You a good. Shout you out. Shout out to L for his translation of usalama. That has been brought to you by L is a translator. Back to you.
You stupid.
Yeah, but so we outside. So dude, he like, yeah, nigga, you talking that shit? Yeah, now you talking that. So I took my shirt off, right? And he ain't like, I'm in cool shape, right? So, you know, you can't see nothing under my hoodies because I'm still got a mentality where I wear my hoodies and shit because, you know, that ain't your business. You don't need to know what's under the hood.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You might think it's a straight 6, but it'll be a 350 nigga with a kick shift on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? So I took my shirt off and you seen his eyes buck. I had him. I said, oh, yeah, got him.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm a comedian, but you don't expect the type of aggression that I'm finna bring to you.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
I told him, when I pushed up on him, like, well, what's up, homie? Let's get it. Come on. I was like, I ain't with that talking. Come on, nigga, let's go. Man, you know, here come the breakdown. You didn't want this, nigga. Stop it. Because sometimes you have to be a man. Sometimes is, you know, people be like, oh, you shouldn't have did that. You got a choice. Well, no, sometimes people don't leave you a choice. Because sometimes people will keep going and going and going, and you literally got to stop them. Like, you don't have to be physical at all times, but you can just say, hey, man, look, this is bothering me. I don't like how you talk to me, and I don't like that. So, you know, just as a man, you apologize, or can we talk about it? Or, you know, you can put your hands up. You know what I mean? We can fight. You know what I mean? Because I want to beat your ass, nigga, for disrespecting me, nigga. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's a time and place for everything. Now, during my show, I'm not finna disrupt it. I'm not finna do any of that. You know, after the show, I'm back to me. Yeah. I'm back to whoever I may be is who I am. So, you know, disrespect will not be tolerated.
So, that sounds like the end of a rap song in the 90s. Disrespect will not be tolerated.
It is. It was Buju Banton.
So I was going to ask you a question. When women heckle you, do you tend to let them off a little lighter than you would a guy?
No, because I blaze everybody equally.
Okay.
I have more fun with the dudes because what happens is when you roast women, you look at it, they look at you like a bully. But here's the deal.
Okay.
If she hella this has come from experience in comedy. You have to be on the stage to know this shit. If you don't get stage time, You call yourself a comedian, but you don't get stage time. These are things that you're not gonna develop in your skills unless you get on stage. Because the stage is like a hands-on training. Okay. Because everything is happening right here, right now. So there was a sister, and like I say, if when you're a man and you roasting her, you got to be careful what you say, because people will look at it like you're bullying her. Now there's
Give me an example.
Okay, here's an example where, oh man, it was a sister, and she said, yeah, cause what she say? She said, yeah, I bet you talking about your dick up there. I bet you don't know what to do with it. I said, I bet you I'll put it in your mouth and shut you up. So the crowd went wild. Oh my God. He said he
hear this shit. I could just hear this. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's what I told her, right? I'm like, I'll put it in your mouth. So she like, and I said, oh yeah, open wide, just like that, right? They laughing, because I'm a professional. Every time she make a move, I'm a bust on it. Yeah. She make a move, I'm on it. Man, I will roast her about 5 minutes straight. The crowd laughing, people that. Then I said, all right, I'm going to leave you alone now, because, I'm going to get back to my part of the show. Thank you. This has been brought to you by shutthefuckup.com.
Okay.
Don't be talking to comedians when they on stage. And so I'm going into another joke. And so another lady said, now y'all wrong, because he didn't have to talk about her like that. And I said, ma'am,
yeah,
I will roast you too, ma'am.
Okay.
Like that. But she had her son with her, right? So I see her son, and I see him, he kind of tense up. And I said, I see you, I know you're a son, and I know that if I roast your mama, I'm going to put you in a position and you're going to have to defend yourself. I said, so get ready to defend yourself. So I started roasting his mama, right? And I was like, I said, you brought your son with you because that's the closest you're going to get to a man, ain't it? Like that, right? So, oh, my God, she must have really been having man trouble, because she started,
oh, God.
So I just, roasted about 2 more times, and I said, I'm going to ease up on you because, that's your son, you know what I'm saying? He see his dad beat on you all the time anyway, so I ain't going to beat on you too. Like that. And, boy, the crowd was like, oh. Nigga, the son started laughing. She looked at him. You laughing too? You laughing too? And because I'm a comedian, that's what we do. People be watching comedy for years and years and years, and then when you finally see a comedian, sometimes because you like, if people know you personally, then sometimes they might not give you the credit that you deserve or give you your just due, because they know you, they familiar with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's all type of stuff that go with that.
Okay. So have you ever had a boyfriend want to get on you behind his chick?
Yeah. I had that happen, and it didn't go good for dude. It didn't go good for dude. That's the one time where I wish he would have just not tried to defend her honor so much, because I don't have a problem with a brother defending, their honor. But I go to a lighter story. Shit, this past weekend, I was doing a show on the boat for my homeboys, his girl's birthday party. We on a boat cruise. We get up at the Berkeley Marina. We go all to the bay. Man, we about to go up under the bridge, In about 10 minutes, we about there, but we look at it. It's beautiful. Yeah. So it's my turn. I'm finna go, he hired me to do the little show. I'm doing the show. Dude think I called this woman a bitch. So he get up. Man, don't be calling my woman no bitch. I'm like, huh? I'm like, because that's not even in my act. I don't do that. I talk about relationships and shit, talk about my son, but I don't call him. That's not me. So he get up, he's like, yeah, man, don't. Now, this is an older gentleman. I could tell that he got them little brown peel bottles on his dresser. Yeah. So if I punch him, he gonna shit on himself, first of all, because I'm gonna give him a good just a little twist on that, I'm gonna snap that jab, pow, yeah. Just a little whop, just a little wake him up, you know what I mean? Yeah. But and then he coming at me, but you could see he didn't really want to do that, but he had to defend his woman.
That's right.
So I turned up on him. I'm gonna make you defend it, nigga. So yeah. I dropped the mic like I was finna do something, pick my pants up. Nigga, what you wanna do? Nigga, you know how when you from the East Oakland, nigga, you see a nigga pick his pants up, you better swing now, motherfucker. Yeah. Don't let a nigga get ready. That's like a dude, a batter. They take the bat, wind it up, get ready.
Hell yeah.
You in the batter's box, when they pick them pants up, boy, you better watch it. So I do that. I'm like, oh, gee, come on, man. Don't make me serve you tonight, brother. You take your little pills and go to sleep, nigga. Don't let me put you to sleep, nigga. Right? Because I know you, but I know you somebody uncle, because you're too old not to be at no relative. I ain't got time to be, going to funk with your nephews and all that. I'm on stages and shit. I can't do this to my career. Yeah. So I end up, throwing some jokes, letting it talk down and shit. And then at the end of the night, everybody cool. I still went on with the show. Yeah. Got paid. Homie gave me extra $100 for the, for the conflict. I was like, thank you, appreciate it. Nigga, I got on. And then I was like, man, that was just, the dude had to defend his girl honor, but it was just like, I mean, that's cool, but everybody in there telling you, like I said, he didn't say that. Like, he didn't say that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you got to be careful, like I say, when you're doing comedy and it's not at a comedy spot or a space designed for comedy, or people that's coming that know about comedy. Because when you're getting booked at these birthdays and these other parties, the people that are coming, sometimes they don't even know that a comedian's gonna be there. Yeah. And then people don't know how shows go, because there's a natural order to shows, and then there's an energy. See, like if you got rappers on stage, comedians on stage, you want to keep that shit going, keep it going, because you want to keep the energy going, keep it flowing, keep the energy going. When you stop it and go away from that and try to get it up, stop it, that shit, it fucks up the energy. It's like sex. You fucking on, and the girl, she say, ooh, right there. Nigga, don't switch up the flow. Don't switch the stroke up, nigga. Don't switch it up. Yeah. But most men switch it up. He gonna say, ooh, right there. She just told you where it was at, man, and you switched it up. They gonna comment on that. I know the ladies gonna comment on that. They gonna comment on that. Yeah. She gonna be like, yeah, that motherfucker right here too. I told him it was right there. He found it, but he lost it.
Do comedians have more groupies than rappers, in your opinion?
I believe that every artist, the ones, it don't matter if you high or low, every genre has groupies. Yeah. I just believe, because of the mindset of the women that pursue rappers, their mind states are different from the women who would pursue a comedian. See, a comedian has more of a foundation. A comedian is safe. Ain't nobody scared of a comedian. Nigga, I just got tested 3 times this week, and I ain't threw a punch. Yeah. Now, the old me, I'd have been swinging. Yeah. But I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be smarter. You know what I mean? And it's like, whoa, like, goddamn, like, I'm a peaceful dude. Yeah. But you get the groupies on both ends, but the comedy groupies, these women be lawyers, doctors, they got good jobs. They not chasing the rapper who talking about he killing everybody, every song. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna be left to listen to you. Nigga, everybody dead. Yeah. You done killed everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? You nigga, I got the 30, I'm gonna pop him on the top, and I'm gonna pull up on this block, and I'm gonna drop. God damn. You need to stop. You know what I mean? Nigga,
you know what talk about your first call, like when you knew that you was getting paid. Like, talk about your first call. Like, damn, I'm finna get paid. How juice was you?
My first time getting paid, I was juiced because I'm getting paid to do something I love. Not like I love doing comedy. And they say if you find something that you would do for free, then it's not work. And this is what you do. And that's why I package my gift and I give it away freely at times. But you have to be, with all gifts, you have to be responsible with those gifts. And everybody isn't deserving of those gifts. Sometimes, he acting funny. No, I'm not acting funny. I'm acting accordingly. Because I don't want to deal with the nigga shit. Yeah. I don't have to. Nigga, I've been over here with these dudes. These niggas done made it. You know what I mean? They on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to follow them and learn the footsteps. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah.
Have you ever had to do a show in front of somebody that you respect dearly where you didn't want to tell some of your jokes? Like a parent? Nope. Or something like that?
Nope. Because when you come see me, you know what you're going to get. Jerry Law, too raw. I mean, when you hear raw, nigga, raw. You know what I mean? You hear raw, you know what raw is.
Do you have any, if you got booked to do a show for a church, you think you could bring the heat there?
I'll tell you about a show I did for a church, and it got video. There's a sister, shout out my homegirl. She just had a baby, too. Her name Tara Gordon. Shout out Tara. She had booked me to do a show in Antioch at, I think, Greater Faith Temple in Antioch, right? Now, the show was free. Here it is. I'm a struggling comedian. I've been coming, and I was, trying to do stuff for money. So she booked me. I said I'd do it. I had 2 shows that night, one in Antioch and I had to go to Vallejo. Now, I get to the show and she said, boy, if you cuss, boy. I said, I ain't gonna cuss. I'm back there looking for alcohol. I'm like, what a Jesus juice? Where is the wine that was water? Where is that wine at? I'm looking for the wine part. That they wrote a book and they put it in there because they want you to know where the wine at. That's what I was looking for. And so it was my turn. I go on stage and I got a standing ovation.
Yeah.
I did 15 minutes. I got a standing ovation. And what was even more doper and more of a blessing than that is my homeboy, Tone One Visuals. Tone, he had recorded it. So I have it on video. So I will freely show you how I do clean comedy in a church. I'm a motherfucking beast. Yeah. And it ain't nothing wrong with me saying that. See, oftentimes people get caught up and they don't want you to pat your own self on the back. Now, these the same motherfuckers that ain't gonna show you love or pat you on the back. Sometimes you gotta be your biggest cheerleader. And I damn sure gonna cheerlead for me, nigga. Yeah. I'm gonna do all of it. I ain't got no pom-poms, but I will cheerlead for myself, nigga.
I know that's right. Have anybody ever asked you to do any movies? You in the...
A few, actually, a few. And I got some short films that I did locally around the town. Foods and Baby, shout out Pharaoh Films, shout out Ramesses over at damn, man, sorry about that, I forgot, but goddamn, I've been drinking, you know, I get high, nigga, you know, I smoke my weed. Yeah. You know, I'm down to 2 brain cells left. I'm gonna give one of them to my bitch tonight, so.
You stupid. Since this COVID has been taking place, has it been hard to keep the momentum rolling?
Man, let me tell you about that COVID. Let me tell you, February 22nd, I just did the Oracle with Mike Capps. I just kind of like, nigga, I just did the Oracle where the Warriors got their goddamn championships at. Nigga, I'm from that neighborhood. I'm from the 700 district. I'm over there. I'm in my hood. Do you know how many times as a kid I went over there to go look at the A's game? They used to have a fence up there you could just look through before they decided to put the concrete and shit. But it was very, very huge for me. Being a comedian, and then, like I say, Mark Curry on the show, and nigga, I'm at the Oracle, nigga, all these people out there. And I did my thing. I did so good, they invited me to the next city, which was Sacramento. And so here's the thing. You asked about COVID. Peep this shit. I do the tour. I do the Oracle with Mike on the 22nd. I got a show down in Hollywood with Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live. Kenan and Kel. Yeah. Welcome to Good Burger. Yeah. I'm finna do a show with them at the Hollywood Improv, my nigga. Lil East Oakland, me, blood. All that time I did in the pen, nigga, I'm moving out here, right? I'm doing what I do. I'm about to do a show with them, which will give me an opportunity to get shows to go, you know, do big and better things. I got cleared to do my special on April 18th in San Quentin, my nigga. I was gonna do my fucking comedy special in San Quentin. Got it cleared. COVID killed everything. I woke up one morning, my son called me. He like, Dad, I want this. I forgot what he said he wanted. Nigga, I look around, I'm thinking, nigga, I ain't got no other income. I've been living off comedy. I was grinding so hard with the comedy. I was doing shows I post. I do shows I don't even post. I just go do them, collect my money, build a new fan base, collect more fans, and get the fuck on. So then I pop up somewhere, and it'll be 4 different groups of people, different races from different walks of life. They'll all know me. And I just bring us all together, and we party, and it's good. Because laughter is healing. Laughter makes the soul. Plus, you don't get wrinkles in your face when you laugh. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was major. You know what I mean? So that's just major. And I always look at that and I'll be like, damn, like look at you, boy. Like look at you, nigga. Keep going. Keep going.
So how do you keep it booming?
I keep it booming by staying busy doing private gigs, you know, social distancing, quarantine. I got a show coming up at the Alameda Comedy Theater. As soon as that's clear, I'll be sharing that flyer. Y'all come see me get the fuck down. Come see me do what I do. I have a love for the stage. I'm itching to get back. I just did the, what was that, like the, what's that, Carter Block ENT, Stats Fame Media, the Hip Hop on the Hill. Yeah. You know, I was a part of that. That was dope. That keep me going too because here it is. It's a crowd. It's a stage. I got the mic. I'm a comedian. Let's fucking do it. Yeah. So then I get up there. I know my job. I know what to do. I do it professionally. Listen to the places I told you that my jokes, my funny, me being me got me into these places. I'm there, nigga. I'm there.
Yeah.
I ain't cocky with it, but now I got to, I got to look at where I do shows at. What am I doing? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't fiend for the stage. I throw my own shows. I build my own shit. You feel me? So I'm not a need. I'm not no stage hound. I could get on stage, nigga.
Yeah.
I've already been, got 2 shows coming. Finally, fucking Atlanta. Finally, I get to go to Atlanta. Yeah. I'm hyped for that. But like I say, I wait till, they send me the fly and my flight's booked. And I'm like, boop, I'm in Atlanta.
Dope. Who are some of your favorite people that you actually do comedy with that's local?
The favorite comedians that I love to do comedy with, man, that I actually respect as comedians, and I like their jokes, Mario Hodge, Jay Rich, Leon Gibson, Insane Wayne, and I just say local because I know everybody local, they know them, but these people are stupid funny, dumb funny.
Yeah.
Niggas dumb funny, man. There's shit. Oh shit. Well, they not local, but they made it already. I like doing shows with Mark Curry because he's very brilliant. He is fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Mark Curry is brilliant.
Did he ever play for the Warriors?
Yes, he did.
I thought so.
He played for the Warriors.
Like 1 or 2 years or something.
It might have been a game or two, but I think he might have had a Master P career. Master P, he put that uniform on.
Yeah.
He got out there where he said, he fell. And it was over.
Who was your favorite woman comedian?
My favorite female comedian would have to be none other. Well, I like a lot, but my favorite female comedian, I would have to say Miss Lunell Campbell.
Okay.
I would have to say Oakland's own Miss Lunell Campbell for a variety of reasons. Not only because I know her and I've shared a stage with her. We did Yoshi's earlier this year too. But not because of that, but if you're looking at a comedian, and we all know that the lifespan is like a running back. You might make it, you might not. It's congested like the rap game. It's congested. So my product got to be better than yours. I made one promise to myself because I'm a hustler, baby. You ain't going to out-hustle me, my nigga. No, but I'm very competitive. I talk that talk, and I'm about all that shit. But you're not going to out-hustle me. You're not going to get to the bar before me. I'm going to keep going. You're not going to out-hustle me. Nigga, I'm going to be at every event, nigga, everywhere. And nigga, if it's a bar mitzvah and they need a nigga in the mix, I'm going to be that nigga they have in the mix. I'm going to be there. All the Jews going to know who Lucky is. You know what I mean? They're going to be like, oh, that's Jerry Law. Do. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you're not going to out-hustle me. But I'm going to make shit happen. I'm going to make it pop.
You know how, like, in rap music, women have to actually, I ain't going to say have to, but in the rap game, women usually sell sex to make their records sell. Do female comedians have to do such things too, just to be more funnier?
No. What happens is there was a group, say in the '90s, there was a few women. Lunell was involved in that, and that's why, like I say, Lunell Campbell. Shout out to Queen, man, because she had an illustrious career. She's in movies, she's on TV. Lunell is moving and busting right now. She moved. Matter of fact, I think she's in the hospital. Get well soon.
Shout out to Lunell.
You know what I'm talking about. She just did like a Playboy or something like that, like when she was naked, you know what I'm saying? She posed doing that. She just modeled, just did working with Rihanna. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's somebody that came from the South, come from Oakland, California, somebody that I talk to, shares information with me, but I respect her craft because I know that the dedication it takes for you to have longevity in anything, I don't care what arena you in. The dedication that it takes to do that shit, you got to cut people off. You got to hear, oh, he acting funny, oh, he ain't cool. You got to hear that shit, but fuck what you talking about. I know what's up here. Yeah. Now, when I get there, then I can say, ooh, nigga, what's happening? Yeah, we cool, you know, we catch that fade, nigga, it's a friendly fade, nigga, let's fight, it's a friendly fade. Shake hands, smoke after, friendly fade, but I mean, you do your thing, man. You got to keep going, and you got to focus on you.
Yeah.
At all times, focus on you and what you doing. Don't worry about the next motherfucker, nothing what they doing. Let them do whatever they do. They have their path and you have yours. Your path just includes you to be about you. There's nothing wrong with trying to better you. People have an issue with you trying to better you when it don't include them.
Uh-oh. I know that's right. You
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to improve me. I'm trying to get better and do better. And sometimes that that's a one seater. Sometimes that's a one seater. It's like a little motorcycle. Ain't no room for you, player. I got to go. You know what I mean? So you gotta the people who really fuck with you and respect you and love you, they're not gonna feel attacked. It's not gonna feel personal to them. It's not gonna feel like that. They supporting you and they know that you gotta do what you gotta do. And we know we gonna party like it's 1999. You know what I mean? So that's, like I said, you gotta focus on you, man, and don't worry about nobody else doing. Focus on you, and your shit it'll grow.
Do you think that there'll ever be a point in your career where you let people write your jokes?
Hell yeah. If it'll give me the check faster, come on. Hell yeah. God damn it. Please write them. Yeah. Please write them. Hurry up. Send them in. jerrylaw2raw@gmail.com. That's JLaw.
You know how they say that rappers should write their own lyrics and stuff like that, or they're not as a great rapper. Does that take place like in the comedy world too?
Man, some of the greatest comedians have teams of writers.
Okay.
Because you got to understand the demand for funny is like the demand for music.
Okay.
See, there's a parallel with music and with comedy because it's an art, and both arts are created through thinking and the mind. The rap is just like poetry, emotion, words with rhythm. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you rapping. You know what I mean? Like say I write a rap. Like I say, I rap like I could write the rap. Bam, I recite it. I'm going. Same thing with my script, my jokes. I write my script. I read it. I recite it. I'm on stage with it. So we both spitters in our own rights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You spitting, I'm spitting mine. Your payoff is that people say, oh my God, I like what he's saying. It appeals to me. He got a fan. I'm going to go out and purchase. I'm going to spend some money on this person because I like what they're doing. And I support him because he's a good motherfucker. Same thing with the comedy. I write what I write. I perform my shit. If people like it, they're going to come to me. If they don't like it, they ain't messing with me.
Yeah.
So you always keep that in mind, but you want to make sure that your product is always good. Never sacrifice your product. Never sacrifice your product. I've done shows for two people in the audience. But because I was there, the other people was like, man, I ain't finna do that. I'm like, I am. Shit, they paid to come out. Fuck it, I do it. And I went out and did it. I went out and did it.
Yeah.
And I made some good money that night because they appreciated my professionalism. And that's why I have a problem sometimes when, sometimes I do events or I do some shit and I'm looking at it and I see all these hoes and shit, and I'm like, damn, I don't even do this shit no more, nigga. I ain't been there. This ain't me, bro. I can't do this. This killing my spirit, nigga. I can't. Because you got to be careful about what you connected to. Because when you on the social media and you doing what you doing, you making connections with these people, you never know who's watching. Mm-hmm. You never know who's watching you, and they watching you to see what you're connected to. So are you marketable? Can I sell you? Because that's what it's all about. It's pimp and hoe.
Yeah.
You're going to get some ass, you're going to get some ass. It's going to be one or the other.
Yeah.
Because in order for you to get onto a label, you have to be marketable. As an artist, you're going to have to make us some money. And in turn, you'll make some money, but if you can't make us no money, then we don't need you.
Yeah.
And that's just business. And black people, we get emotional during business. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's just business. It ain't personal, it's business. It's nothing personal. It's not that I dislike you as a human being or a person, but this is business. Mm-hmm. I have to eat. I got a family. I got to provide for such as you. And shit, I value my talent. Like, I get paid to do this shit, and I'm doing it, you know what I mean? And you like, wait a minute, man. Because sometimes people don't really value your talent or what you do.
Yeah.
Right? They say, oh, they did all that. Oh, they'll do it. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. Like, wait, how you going to just volunteer my services? Nigga?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So, but you, like I said, you got to value your product.
Yeah.
Value your product. Value it. And others that value it, they'll come to it.
So check it out, though. One time I was talking to Mr. Fab. Shout out to Mr. Fab at Dope Ear, and I asked him,
Brother.
What's harder to perform in front of? I said, do you still get stage fright? He said, I get nervous in front of small, intimate crowds, not big crowds, because in intimate crowds, you can see all their faces. Do you find that truer that you could perform easier in front of big crowds or small crowds?
For me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love the smaller crowds. Reason being, you have to learn to not only get comfortable, but you have to learn to love what you don't like sometimes. Now, the smaller crowds, right, majority of comedians just psych themselves out. Just like some rappers, they walk into the building, see a couple of people. It's your mind state. It's the way you perceive it. My perception, I'm an optimistic motherfucker. So when I see 10 people in the crowd, these are 10 people that don't know me, that I got the opportunity to let them know me. You don't know who them people know, man.
Yeah.
Man, it could be somebody's son up in there that's a millionaire that they just brought this old square motherfucker out here. He happened to like you, introduced you to his daddy. Now you the fuck on. Because you were professional.
Yeah.
And you didn't lay down. They came for a service. You provided it. Now you winning. Dude, I've won like that so many times. But for me, every crowd is every crowd. But I like the smaller crowds because for comedy, you may have to work harder.
Yeah.
It's like the gym for me. Mm-hmm. When it's the smaller the crowd, it's more the bigger the gym for me. Yeah. Now my chest is gonna be bigger because now I'm finna kill y'all. My goal, I want you 3 motherfuckers to like this, the happiest shit ever. Yeah. And just forget about everything else. It's just me and you, let's go. And when you kill them crowds like that, if you could beat them up like that bigger crowd, well, it's like put it in your hand. Uh-huh. So when I did the Paramount 8 times already, right? So when I got to do the Oracle, that was the biggest stage I ever been on. Mm-hmm. I watched him put it together. I'm like, God damn, like thinking about all the history in that building. I'm looking like, oh my goodness, it's just hella people. I'm like, oh shit. I was nervous, you know what I'm saying? Right before I hit the stage, I had broke down. I started thinking about my grandma that died and shit, thinking about where I come from, my little brother, like, damn, man, like, nigga, like, boy, I wish I was here to see this shit. Yeah. Like, your little nigga doing it, man. I wish I was here. You know, so I was, like, emotional and shit. But then I had, like, 2 minutes. I had to get it together. I couldn't go up there.
So was them tears of joy?
Man, them was tears of joy, tears of accomplishment, tears of me patting my motherfucking self on the back. Yeah. Like, look at you. Like, you want to, like, you doing comedy. Like, you with him. You here. Yeah. And Lavelle Crawford said that. Lavelle Crawford said, who is this little motherfucker right there? He said, nah, I'm just playing with you. I said, no, it's good, man. I said, I'm happy to be in the atmosphere. He was like, because I said something like, man, you know, little old me. He said, look at you. He said, I remember I used to say that shit, little old me. He said, nigga, you on the show with me. Nigga, you made it, nigga. Yeah, yeah. I started laughing like a motherfucker.
When you mentioned earlier that you was in jail, was you writing jokes in jail and shit like that?
No, I wasn't writing jokes in jail. I was stressing like the next motherfucker. I was trying to get out that bitch, nigga. I was going to every religious service they had. I went to Buddha. I went to Christian. Well, I was like, ooh. Yeah. I wanted to get out of jail so bad. I went to the Bible study. They was in the book on Jeremiah somehow. He sung and, you know, the walls of Jericho came down. Oh, man, I sung to that wall all night that night trying to get out of jail. Let me tell you, it don't work in 2020. It don't work in the 2000s.
You stupid. Before we get out of here,
concrete
man.
harder in the 2000s.
Before we get out of here, man, you know what I'm saying? Is there any props you want to give, you know what I'm saying, to somebody? And where can they find you at?
You can find me social media. Big up on my Instagram, man. Hit me up on my Instagram, Jerry Law 2 Raw. That's Jerry LAW, the number 2 RAW. Jerry Law 2 Raw. Same thing for my Gmail if you want to hit me up. Ladies, if you want to have sex, my phone number is 510. No, I'm just playing. My girlfriend wasn't like that. Just hit me up there, or you gonna see me. You trust me, you gonna see me with that camera. You gonna see me. Oh, and then go to my Instagram, click my Keep Going website. The link is in the bio. I got my Hella Blessed. It's because, you know, we from the Bay Area, so I wanted to give homage to the Bay, Oakland, everything, because, you know, we're blessed in your own way. Everybody is blessed. Keep a positive spirit. You know, everybody blessed, but we from the Bay, so I put Hella. So, you know, I'm hella blessed. Go to the website. I got women's clothing, too. Y'all got all that shit, boo-boo. Yes. You know that tie-dye y'all like? I got that, too. Them popcorn little pants, I got that, too. Eyelashes coming next week. Show live.
That fool said eyelashes. You know them motherfuckers gonna go platinum.
Hell yeah, with the good glue.
Well, shit, man. As you know, I'm L-Deez, also known Lawrence, and one for another episode. I need to know with my special guest, Jerry Law, and as usual, come on, you know what I want.